has a wife.
Why is SOPA a big deal? In short, SOPA gives U.S. law enforcement the ability to fight online trafficking of copyrighted intellectual property without resistance. SOPA prohibits search engines from providing links to infringing websites, forbids advertising networks from conducting any business with infringing websites, and demands that all internet service providers block access to infringing websites. While the bill claims to only target rogue pirating sites, in reality, it would allow the government to shut down entire domains due to infringing content of a single blog or post. For instance, if an individual posts a video of their child playing or singing on Facebook and has copyrighted music playing in the background, they are breaking the law. Not only would the individual who posted the video face a maximum penalty of 5 years in prison, law enforcement could also immediately shut down Facebook without a proper trial proving their violation.
The effects of SOPA will be felt primarily by three main players: the entertainment industry, tech companies, and ultimately consumers and the general public. First, let's take a look at the masterminds behind the SOPA bill, the entertainment industry. This includes Warner Music, Universal Music, Disney, and other key contributors to the conglomerate known as Hollywood. The entertainment industry believes that not only is their industry suffering, but the intellectual property of artists is not adequately protected and jeopardizes future growth. The passing of SOPA would allow for the proper protection of their intellectual property, ultimately protecting the growth and profitability of the entire industry. This would be achieved by the complete prevention of consumer access to pirated material. While SOPA would successfully enable the entertainment industry to prevent online piracy, the potential wake of destruction has left a sour taste in the mouths of both the public and the tech industry. Why do the tech companies feel this way? Let's take a look. Tech giants such as Google, Facebook, and YouTube believe that the implementation of a bill with SOPA's clauses will severely impair the functionality of the internet. The tech industry argues that SOPA's implied actions will reach far beyond its intended purpose and shatter a platform that has helped propel global innovation to entirely new heights. Startups, artists, innovators, students, and users alike will no longer thrive amongst an internet that fosters freedom of speech, access to vast amounts of information, and the ability to collaborate with an endless amount of minds. Take this away, and the internet becomes nothing but an empty void. Leaving consumers and the general public without the internet they have integrated into almost every facet of their day-to-day lives. Sharing, linking, blogging, tweeting, and other means to express oneself via the internet would be considered in violation of SOPA until proven otherwise. The internet would be broken, all for the entertainment industry's pursuit of increased profit, a morsel in comparison to the internet's immense economic power and potential. What are the potential outcomes of SOPA? First, we must take a look at the extremes. Assume SOPA or a similar bill is never passed and piracy goes completely unpoliced. Theoretically, this would result in the continued climb of pirated material and ultimately the complete destruction of the incentive to innovate, stripping society of the ingenuity and creativity that has enabled the progression of the world to reach unprecedented levels. Now consider that SOPA, or a bill with the same restrictive magnitude and ambiguity, is passed, essentially allowing the entertainment industry to perform the surgical removal of a small cancerous tumor, in this case, rogue pirating sites, using a chainsaw. The tumor will be removed, but the likelihood of the patient's end condition being nothing more than a mutilated cadaver is far too certain. So what is the ideal outcome? It all lies in the balance. Piracy needs to be controlled, yet the internet needs to remain fundamentally unscathed. In a perfect world, the entertainment industry's business models will adapt to a changing social landscape, efficiently addressing the changes by which consumers access material. Seeking the complete discontinuation of piracy by placing forceful boundaries on the internet and its users is incredibly short-sighted and would likely be disastrous. It is crucial to understand that piracy has been a problem far before the inception of the internet and has resulted from the world's transition into the digital age. Data stored in bits and bytes' fundamental purpose is to be saved, stored, copied, and shared. The internet has simply allowed this to occur at nuclear proportions, but is far from the root cause of the problem. Traditional media companies, predominantly found in Hollywood, need to react to this shift in society from passive consumers to active users that create, discuss, link, and share. While the entertainment industry would lead you to believe that this is not possible, that is simply not true. In fact, businesses are capitalizing on this shift today. This is being done through the diversification of the monetization of their content. Subscription services, added value advertising, events, and apps are just a few examples of how this diversification is being achieved. For example, Kickstarter, a startup website, enables users to fund and follow creative projects through an innovative all-or-nothing financing process. In this business model, all interests of the parties are protected and leverages the fundamental ideologies that allow the internet to flourish: freedom of speech, access to information, and a growing collaborative community. Kickstarter is one of many players in a constantly evolving internet domain, and even though the entertainment industry will stop at nothing to make the growth of these innovators as difficult as possible, the power truly lies in the voices and actions of the people, as the internet is a product of us, and we are a product of the internet.